In today's society, physical appearance plays a large role, and one of the most important parts about physical appearance is hygiene. Whether you wash your hair every day or every other day, the chemicals in your shampoo and conditioner may surprise you. Most people use these chemicals without knowing the risks. The most popular preservative in shampoo is sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate, otherwise known as C7H5NaO2, is a white odorless chemical. It can be found in two forms, either granules or powder. Since sodium benzoate is odorless, other fragrances can be added to the product to give off a wonderful smell. Sodium benzoate gets its useful benefits from its structure. It consists of a benzene ring, which is attached to a carbon atom, which is then bonded to a sodium atom. It is made by the neutralization of sodium hydroxide and benzoic acid, which makes sodium benzoate a salt. It's like when you mix sodium hydroxide with hydrochloric acid and you get table salt. But don't be fooled, sodium benzoate is not something you should be sprinkling over your fries. Sodium benzoate usually has a pH level of 7 to 8, but when it's mixed with products, it brings the product's pH level to 5 or lower, making it hard for mold and fungus to grow, therefore preserving the product. So now that we know how sodium benzoate is made and how it works, let's weigh the pros and the cons. The pros are a longer shelf life for products. Its tastelessness, odorless, and solubility makes it easy to add to products as well. Unfortunately, the cons are quite frightening. Though it's considered a low risk, sodium benzoate in high doses is toxic and even lethal. An experiment was conducted by Professor Peter Piper at Sheffield University in 2007, where he mixed sodium benzoate with living yeast cells, and what he found was very alarming. The sodium benzoate started damaging the DNA in the mitochondria, which we all know is the powerhouse of the cell. In addition to the destruction of mitochondrial DNA, sodium benzoate is also linked to many neurodegenerative diseases, or in simpler terms, diseases that affect the neurons in your brain. Some of these diseases include Alzheimer's, Huntington's, Parkinson's, and spinal muscular atrophy. The worst part about these diseases are the long-term effects. Since these diseases affect the brain, it will affect the body's activities, like balance, movement, talking, breathing, and heart function. Lastly, sodium benzoate is also known to be extremely harmful when mixed with vitamin C or E. The reason behind this is because of the organic chemical called benzene, which is formed. Benzene is dangerous because it's carcinogenic, which means it causes cancer. Some of the cancers it has been linked to are leukemia and breast cancer. Now that you've been scared out of your mind, you're probably wondering what products contain sodium benzoate. Well, most companies actually use it, so your favorite brand of shampoo is probably guilty of using this chemical. To start off, there's Garnier, Aussie, Head & Shoulders, Pantene, and Gillette. Other companies that may surprise you are The Body Shop and Burt's Bees. These two companies are better known for their organic and less chemically enhanced products, yet they're using the same chemicals as big-name corporations. One very popular product at The Body Shop is the Rainforest Shine shampoo. Water is the first ingredient, which doesn't seem so bad. But when you start to see the other ingredients like glycerin, glyceryl stearate, and whatever that is, you probably start to question if it's organic or not. And this will come to no surprise, but our good old friend sodium benzoate is also in this shampoo. Really makes you think twice, eh? So now that you're paranoid and regretting every shower you've ever taken, let me reassure you that sodium benzoate is still low risk. Other than being in shampoos, it's also in many pops, nail polishes, chips, and many other products, including fireworks. Sodium benzoate is actually what gives that whistling noise when a firework is lit. Don't be too alarmed though, because the Food and Drug Administration limits companies on how much they can use in products. In the future, sodium benzoate should be used in small doses to ensure safety. And in a world that is constantly growing, you never know what new preservative might replace it.